Coming up, 7 News reporter Becky Burke takes you behind the scenes of the preparation for the play.
Also, Ranger football was against the University of South Oregon last Saturday. Josh Stevens is in with the results and some exciting moments you don't want to miss.
Keep it here. 7 News starts now.
From the campus of Northwestern Oklahoma State University, honored by the Oklahoma Broadcast Education Association 2 years in a row for the best collegiate newscast in Oklahoma. This is 7 News.
Hello and thank you for choosing 7 News today. I'm Joe Perez.
And I'm Ashton Gamey. On our top story today, Northwestern's football team ranked 16th after the last Saturday's game and successfully made it to the playoffs this year.
That's right, Ashton. Last weekend, Rangers took on South Oregon and won by 5 points, which lifted them 8 wins. And coming up, 7 Sports, Josh Stevens will show you the details of the game.
Well, good news for the Ranger fans who don't want to sit at home and wait for the result. Northwestern's Alumni Association is planning on a trip to South Dakota to cheer for Rangers' first playoff game against University of Sioux Falls.
The ticket for the bus ride is $85, and you'll be staying at the Holiday Inn for $85 a night. The bus will leave at 8 a.m. on Friday, and the game will be at noon on Saturday in Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
For more information about this trip or to make your reservation, contact Elizabeth Ritchie at 327-8594. Well, it is time once again for the Northwestern Theatre Department to present the annual Children's Show.
That's right. Kimberly Wiest is directing A Hairy Tale, and 7 News reporter Becky Burke took us behind the scenes.
The scenes of The Hairy Tale was an interesting one. Talking with director Kimberly Wiest brings the reality of how much work these actors have put into their show.
Oh, I'm having a blast. This cast has taken control, and they have actually kind of almost succeeded where I thought we'd be at this moment. They came, I gave them the scripts last Tuesday. On Friday night when we met for the very first time as a cast, almost everybody was completely memorized. And so that was wonderful to be able to start blocking with lines already memorized. We worked Friday night, Saturday night, yesterday afternoon, and then we've worked this afternoon. So we've only actually had 4 rehearsals, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Costumes are great. Set's going to be beautiful when we get it done. Audio and lighting are doing wonderful. I think it's going to be a fun show. Do I feel connected compared to my last year's connection? Yes. No, I do. I think I've had a lot of fun with this Principles of Acting class. And I think hopefully they understand the enjoyment of performing and the special techniques and what it takes to do good composition and picturization and all those fun theater words that we use. But I hope the audience is going to enjoy it as much as we have enjoyed it.
From set building to rehearsing, it is all in a day's work for Chelsea Davis, who plays Paprika, and Tristan Hayes, who was cast as Antonio. Tristan talked with me about his thoughts about the show and just how happy he is about his character.
I feel that it's a very exciting show, and there's a lot of good characters. And I can't believe that I am so blessed to be partaking in such a show as this one. Wiest gave me a very wonderful part as an Italiano, and I'm so excited about it. Since I helped in building the whole set, I like the way we did it. And if there was any other tower production that could have been, it was built really well. The set was built really well. It looks beautiful. I'm very excited about what's going on.
At Herod Hall Auditorium on Saturday at 2 p.m. and admission is only $1.
Social work programmer director Kylene Ryder represented Northwestern at the Oklahoma Social Work Educators Forum held at the University of Oklahoma this month. The forum provides Oklahoma social work educators the opportunity to discuss common educational challenges, trends, and opportunities, as well as assisting them in maintaining their partnership in addressing the state updating regarding Northwestern social work programs.
Well, Northwestern faculty members continue to make their marks around the state. Assistant Professor of Political Science, Dr. Aaron Mason, and Associate Professor of History, Dr. Eric Schmaltz, presented a joint research project titled Comparative Federalism Between Russia and the United States at the 12th Annual Oklahoma Research Day at Cameron University in Lawton last week. Hundreds of university faculty members and students from across the state attended this event. Mason and Schultz also serve as co-executive directors of the recently endowed Masonic Institute of Citizenship Studies at Northwestern.
Well, a controversial energy drink may be banned here coming up soon. Coming up, we'll be telling you exactly what residents around town have done.
Plus, a new airport security method being used nationwide might invade your privacy. However, it is necessary.
Also, last Saturday was definitely a busy day for the Rangers. Johnson will show you all the exciting moments and results of the games coming up in sports.
Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Global warming. Some say irreversible consequences are 30 years away. 30 years? That won't affect me.
Pants. I am folding the pants. The pants are long. Do they go on my head? Do they? Do the pants go on my head? No. They go on.
Everyday moments can become teaching moments because learning starts long before school does. Give your child the start they need at bornlearning.org.
Kind of have that ADD thing to where I can't really pay attention that well. I might as well just drop out.
So I bounced from like foster home to foster home.
Dropped out of high school my junior year.
I was hanging out with some people now I realize I shouldn't have. They join gangs, start doing drugs, try to sell drugs. It distracts you from everything around you. You're always having to watch your back. You can't really be yourself.
The one person who really got me to go back into school was my mother.
My parents were the people that helped me the most. I need them to know that it really does help me, that they're there for me.
Welcome back. Oklahomans are continuing to make their names around the country. Former Tulsa policeman Dennis Baker is now an agent in charge of the St. Louis FBI. As a 22-year-old veteran of the FBI in Tulsa, Baker is now supervising FBI activities in the eastern half of Missouri. He recently worked on policy as special assistant to deputy director.
Well, it is a popular alcoholic beverage on the market that targets college students. Energy and alcohol drink Four Loko will be banned in a few weeks here in the state of Oklahoma.
Here in Oklahoma and find it sitting on the shelves. It's been called Blackout in a can or liquid cocaine and has been linked with several deaths here in the United States, which is why Oklahoma lawmakers are saying no more to Four Loko.
This stuff, even a football player told me he had heart palpitations. And I said, then don't drink it because I don't plan on it.
The dangerous concoction was said to be the cause of this 21-year-old college student's death. Courtney Spurry from Maryland drove her car into a tree after consuming only 2 cans of Four Loko. Shailene Jones, a sophomore here at Northwestern, talked openly about her eyewitness account of how dangerous Four Loko can be.
You can tell they're drunk, but in the morning they don't remember a lot of what they did when what they normally would have. And it's just their body doesn't know what to think when they're having a stimulant, which is an upper, and then alcohol, which is a downer. Their body's just kind of like in a limbo stage, and their mind just blacks out, and they really don't remember what they're doing, conversations they've had with me. So it's a lot scarier than just actually drinking beer or taking shots of just regular liquor.
That's because 1 can of Four Loko is equivalent to 4 beers and 3 cups of coffee.
One night I kind of got stupid and drank 3 of them, and it turned out bad. Yeah.
I noticed it went to the younger generation, and not like the ones from like, say, juniors on up. They realized how stupid it was. And then if you can't remember what happened to you, that's when you know you got a problem.
And here on campus, some students are happy with the state's decision to ban this beverage.
I think it's actually probably a good thing. I've heard about people dying. I don't like them anymore. I won't drink them anymore.
And I think it's a good idea. They've talked about just taking the stimulants out of it and then bringing it back on the market. And the company's even been asked to lower the alcohol content, but they don't know much about it yet.
Now the statewide ban takes place on December 4th. We did contact several convenience stores and both liquor stores here in the town, and as for the drink, it is not being sold at any of the locations. Well, it's close to traveling season as school is wrapping up and the holiday is just around the corner. If you have to take a plane, going through airport security might just be a little different.
That's right, Ashton. Now airports across the country are implementing 2 privacy practices to uncover terrorist attacks. One of the practices is full body x-ray scan. Some also call it a strip search, which are already in use in some airports. But even though the pictures are not saved, the faces are blurred out, you might still feel uncomfortable with it.
The Transportation and Security Administration are allowed to give you an enhanced pat-down if you do not go through the x-ray scan, which is detailed and very personal. Now in Will Rogers Airport in Oklahoma City, the x-ray machine is not in use yet. However, an enhanced pat-down is required, and it will take about 4 minutes.
Could last weekend be any busier for a Ranger sports team?
That's right, Joe. There was football and men's basketball. Did the Rangers bring us good news? Coming up, Josh and Johnny will tell you, and if you didn't make it to the games, you don't want to miss this.
Keep it here. Sports is next.
Tick, 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 tick. Massive heat waves. Heat waves. Tick. Severe droughts. Tick, 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 tick. Devastating hurricanes. Tick, 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 tick. Our future is up to you. Tick. Go to fightglobalwarming.com while there's still time.
Anyone else?
My name is David, and in 8 years, I'll be an alcoholic. I'll start drinking in middle school, just at parties. But my parents won't start talking to me about it till high school. And by then, I'll already be in some trouble.
Kids who drink before age 15 are 5 times more likely to have alcohol problems when they're adults.
The thing is, my parents won't even see it coming.
So start talking. Who's next? Before they start drinking.
The bear climbed over the mountain, the bear climbed over the mountain, the bear climbed over the mountain, and what do you think he saw? What do you think he saw? What do you think he saw? The bear climbed over the mountain, the bear climbed over the mountain, the bear climbed over the mountain, and what do you think he saw?
I was hanging out with some people, now I realize I shouldn't have.
The work was so hard, it was just going fast, fast, fast.
I got kicked out of school, and nobody cared about me, so I don't care.
I sort of got messed up into gangs and other stuff. School was very difficult.
I was expelled from school. I mean, the one person who really got me to go back into school was my friend Kevin.
At my friend's graduation, I'm going to be the loudest one there.
Because if you don't have anybody while you're in school, then there's not really a way to get through it.
Welcome back. In football, the Rangers gave themselves a playoff berth with a win over Southern Oregon this past Saturday. Due to both teams turning the ball over, the Rangers needed a huge stop in the final minute of the game, and they got one from the senior from Georgia, Rocky Lee. Down 9-0 in the first quarter, Corey Williams found Mike Frame to start off the scoring, and the Rangers also added a field goal to go up 10-9 right before the half. The second half was a success for the Ranger running game as they scored 3 touchdowns on the ground. The 16th ranked Rangers will play in the NAIA Championship Series as they play number 1 ranked Sioux Falls in South Dakota November 20th. 7 News Sports reporter Johnny Gonzalez has a breakdown on the series. Johnny?
Having men and women's basketball teams play this year, our focus is on the Rangers' first playoff game since defeating Prince University 42-7, which took place all the way back on November 22nd, 2008. Now, I've spoke with a few fans and players, and their mindset is that of agitation and anticipation, and that's all for good reason. This Rangers team will have to travel just over 9 hours to Sioux Falls, South Dakota to play the defending champs and current number 1 team in the country on November 20th. The only problem with that, which I've heard from Ranger Nation, is that we could have just as easily went and played at Pearson College, which is just a 2.5-hour trip As for Coach Bearfield, his mentality is if you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. And for another note, I do have a game time forecast from weather.com, and it should be cold and cloudy conditions for the two teams, with temps barely reaching the lower 40s. Josh?
In basketball, the Rangers took on Paul Quinn College and Penn University this past weekend at the Ranger Classic as they cruised to 4-0 on the season. On Friday against Paul Quinn, Northwestern got off to a great start on both sides of the floor as they held the Tigers to 9 points for the first 13 minutes of action. The Rangers went on to lead the game at 43-16 at the half and finished the night with a 79-37 victory as 5 players reached double figures. Marshall Bell and Orange Hens tied for a game-high 15 points apiece. And on Saturday, the Rangers ended the Classic against Queen's University as they dominated them 88-72. The Rangers shot a sizzling 48% on the night as Orange Hens led the way with a game-high 24 points and Jonathan Freemeyer added 13 and 9 rebounds to top off the scoring. The Rangers will play Sam Houston State University in an exhibition game this week. That will do it for 7 News sports coverage this semester. Keep it here. We'll be right back.
I turn my head over this way, and as the game banger looking at me, Mad Dog me throwing signs up under the table. I feel real scared for my life.
And during that time, I wouldn't go to school. My mom would tell me, like, what are you doing for yourself? You're not doing nothing. She encouraged me to go back to school. My neighborhood is a dangerous place. What's pushed me to graduate is my mother walking down the aisle, hearing her scream for me.
I want to graduate from my mom. She watched the distance yell at me, you got to graduate, you got to get out of high school so you can get your diploma.
And I'm going to make it, and I'm going to be somebody in life.
Glucose plus oxygen equals carbon dioxide plus water.
Hey dear, what's up?
And energy. Superior vena cava, pulmonary artery, coronary artery.
I'd like to pass them back to you now.
For chemistry types of endoplasmic reticulum with ribosome 3 o'clock already. And without. Copy of the skeletal anatomy syllabus for chem cycle chem philosophy skeletal anatomy refers to the lobes of the cortex.
She's got the drive,
cranial volume,
the energy,
parietal,
the heart, and the talent.
Motor output.
Pre-med.
But she wouldn't be here without your help. Please support the United Negro College Fund, because a mind is a terrible thing to waste.
My name's Lisa, and in 9 years I'll be an alcoholic.
Hi, Lisa.
I'll start drinking in 8th grade, and I'll do some things I don't really want to do. So by the time my parents talk to me about it, alcohol won't be my only problem.
Kids who drink before age 15 are 5 times more likely to have alcohol problems when they're adults. So start talking before they start drinking.
My parents won't believe it could happen to me.
Welcome back. Now let's take a look at what is going on here on campus. Northwestern's Blood Drive will be hosted on December 2nd from 9 to 4 in the Student Center.
The annual Fine Arts Holiday Concert will be held on December 4th at 7:30 in Harold Hall Auditorium.
Well, this is going to be our last newscast this semester, and we have a special feature for you guys before we say goodbye.
That's right, Joe. 7 News reporter Janelle Mitchell collected a few blooper moments from the semester's newscast. Let's check it out.
Hi, I'm Janelle Mitchell, and today we have something special for our viewers. Most anchors and reporters don't want you to see their bloopers, so that's why we're going to show you ours from this semester. So let's take a look.
Elections. How will question 744 affect our education system? 7 News reporter Janelle Mitchell has the story coming up. People move.
Okay. Thanks, Sing Sing. That's some good advice. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say.
How is the economic situation?
Hello, and thank you for choosing 7 News. On another note, what does it say about it?
The game was, it's messed up.
The Ranger golf team's working to set goals for this season.
Okay, that was good. We'll call that.
My bottom and one of my top front area.
And after the construction, it's 3, 2, 1.
Hello and thank you for choosing 7 News today. I'm Joseph Bettis.
And I'm Ashton Gamey.
7 News sports reporter Johnny Gonzalez has a recap on what happened at the rodeo this weekend. Johnny? Thanks, Johnny. In basketball, the men's and
For information about this scholarship, contact Northwestern Foundation CEO Skeeter Bird at the number on your screen.
One of our
Facebook.
Which one am I looking at? How can there be homecoming if there's not a parade?
See, I keep ad-libbing. Let's try it again. Those were a few of our outtakes from this semester. I hope you got a few laughs from it. But I gotta go before the show's over so the anchors don't hunt me down. Bye!
Well, it's always fun to see exactly how everything pans out whenever you're on the air.
I think I really enjoyed watching you two.
Oh.
Okay, so I think there was a lot of confusion this semester.
You had some funny moments, but yes, you did.
No,
hey, you'll be able to take it with you, though, because, you know, for 7 News, we do want to say that it's been a pleasure anchoring with you.
Oh, thank you.
And this was her last show.
This is a great program to be in, and I've just learned a lot, and I've got to do some really good stories, and I'm just proud to say that I was an anchor for this station. Stop it. Well, that's going to do it for us this semester. Thanks for joining us.